So here we go then for one last time in the DRS 100s. It is the Grand Prix. 3 heats, it all comes down to this. The DRS 62, if you're wondering what's happened to that, well, that one is going to come at the end of the day. From around 3:15, we'll get the DRS 62s. Meanwhile, it is the Grand Prix final for the DRS 100s. Callum Gunning starting the race in first place. Thomas Harvey in second place. Samuel Cunliffe in third place, with Nicky Taylor in fourth, Joe Sheppy in fifth, Toby Baldry in sixth, Jack Rigg in seventh, with Daniel Holdsworth making up those top 8 positions. And you can see the points which have been spread out over those 3 heats, determining where they start the race. We'll of course have a rolling start, as we always do with DRS racing. And I can tell you one thing for sure, we have some nervous parents watching on from the balcony, hoping that their sons and daughters do well here in the Grand Prix final. It is 12 minutes this race, 4 minutes longer than the 8-minute heats. Callum Gunning with a first place and a third place to his name in the opening heats. We'll be starting from row 1. Rowan Campbell-Pilling, you can see on the screen there, came third in the third heat. So just coming round the corner for potentially the last start of the race, unless it is a false start. It looks good though. I don't see any yellow flags. So we are racing here in the DRS 100 Grand Prix. Callum Gunning getting us underway from pole position. And inside then the first lap here in North Wales at the GYG circuit, the second of the DRS series. We were at Clay Pigeon for the first round. And it is indeed Callum Gunning who leads the way. In second place, it is still Thomas Harvey. In fact, no, Harvey has, I think, dropped down to third. So Cunliffe up to second place, starting the race in third place. Taylor consolidating fourth position. And it pretty much is all looking fairly calm and collective out there on the track at the moment. No real dramas to report on in the opening stage of the race. "12 minutes of DRS 100 Grand Prix action to bring you, and starting to come under a little bit of pressure then. It is Gunning, Callum Gunning out in front at the moment. Cunliffe starting to put a bit of pressure on our race leader. In fact, they're bunching up, aren't they, those top 4, even 5 places. 10 minutes left of this final. So a nice little battle starting to unfold for second place as well. In fact, all of these top 5 absolutely bunched together, aren't they, in this Grand Prix. Callum Gunning has been the most consistent driver so far. But at this point, it doesn't really matter what you did in those opening heats. It's all about track position then for this Grand Prix. And if it all goes wrong now, then it's been a waste of time as they make their way around the paddock bend for another time. 9 minutes left on the clock. Still Gunning leading ahead of Cunliffe. Harvey in third with Taylor in fourth. Baldry still staying in touch. Sheppy, who had a fantastic DRS 100 third heat, starting something like 18th and making their way all up to second. So that was well done by Sheppy. So nearly 4 minutes in. And it's all fairly calm and collected out on course. Cunliffe under a bit of pressure from Harvey, but you feel that perhaps some of the karters playing a slow game here, knowing that there is still a fair bit of the race to go. So Gunning, ahead then of Harvey, ahead of Cunliffe, ahead of Taylor, ahead of Baldry, and Taylor starting to put a little bit of pressure on Cunliffe. No doubt as this race progresses, we're going to see more risks being taken by some of these karters. Gunning just controlling things, but starting to come under a little bit of pressure from Harvey. Nearly at the halfway stage then of this Grand Prix. Still, it is Gunning out in front, ahead of Harvey. Gunning with a first and a third in the opening 3 heats. Cunliffe started the race in third, is still in third. Came first in the second heat. Taylor starting the race in fourth, still in fourth. Came second in the second heat. Consistency has been the key to getting into these positions. The first 3 heats essentially a qualifying session. Halfway through this DRS 100 Grand Prix, we have potential for some real spicy battles, but as things stand, no one taking any risks. Five and a half minutes remain then of this first Grand Prix final. We have another 2 Grand Prix finals to bring you in a short while's time. A big slide there by Pomalski. And that gap between Cunning and Harvey is closer than ever, although the gap between Harvey and Cunliffe has opened up a little bit, almost up to a second now. Nice, there's a battle between Cunliffe and Taylor here. A quick look up the inside there by Baldry. He's got past Taylor on this lap. Well, in fact, no, that's the battle between Cunliffe and Taylor for third place. So Cunliffe, Taylor and Baldry separated by just a few tenths of a second. Nearly coming together there are Taylor and Baldry. Taylor all over the back of Cunliffe. This is the battle for third place, the final podium position. Gunning and Harvey just separated by 3 tenths of a second too. A little over 3 minutes remaining of this DRS 100 Grand Prix. Cunliffe leads Taylor in that battle for third. Oh, and going wide there is Sheppy, who's done so well today to get himself into positions such as that. And just coming a little bit unstuck there. And a big look up the inside there by Cunliffe, who realises he's got Taylor and Baldry all over the back of him. And really placing Cunliffe under pressure now, Taylor. 2 minutes remain of the race. First and second look pretty set at the moment. This is the battle for the final podium position. Cunliffe has controlled third position for most of this race, but coming under real pressure now from Taylor. Taylor, though, himself coming under pressure from Baldry. Intriguing as we head into the final 9 seconds of the race. Taylor with a hand raised up wide, but then sneaking through from nowhere is Graham. Where has Graham come from? Harry Graham moving up into third place. Was in 7th place at the beginning of this lap. Graham into 4th place, should I say. So Cunliffe still hanging on to third. Now you can see Graham somehow moving up into 4th place. Into the final 30 seconds of this DRS 100 Grand Prix. Gunning leading ahead of Harvey. This battle for third is intriguing. Cunliffe ahead of Graham at the moment, with Taylor and Holdsworth hot in pursuit. Into the final 20 seconds. We'll have another lap after this one, and that will conclude the DRS 100 series here in GYG. The second round of the series in the Daniel Ricciardo series. Gunning and Harvey closing in on each other now as well as we approach the final lap of the race. So after 3 heats, it all comes down to this. All comes down to this final lap. Harvey will start to put a bit of pressure on Gunning now, knowing it is indeed the final lap of the race. And this is the battle for third place. And it's a huge coming together right on the start-finish line. But amongst all that drama, we missed the moment where the race finished. My goodness me, what a dramatic end to the race. So a bit of confusion there, but it is Gunning who takes the victory. A very calm and collected race by Callum Gunning, who takes victory in the DRS 100 final. So congratulations there to Callum Gunning. So a dramatic end there to the DRS 100. Let's see if we can head trackside and grab a word with our winner, Callum Gunning.
On the second round, the other one before